And we're back.
Lego fans, here you go.
We haven't put out a Lego video in a little while, so we're coming back with a Nexo Night set. Now,
not that you can't tell, we got some builds coming hopefully soon. First Nexo Night.
Yes.
Only Nexo Night.
Nope, not the only Nexo.
Okay, we got some more Nexo Nights coming.
But this is our first Nexo Night build. I don't really know what Nexo Nights are. It was a cartoon series that I never watched. And this is kind of the tail end of the line for Lego for Nexo Night. It looks like a really interesting set. I like the little copter plane that we got here. I think it's got some potential. The minifigs look pretty sweet. The Nexo power things look a little silly.
So,
but that's okay.
This is an online thing?
I believe there's a game of this too. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I have no idea about Nexo Nights. This is the first one we're doing. With that being said, this is set 72005, 569 pieces, and it is the Aaron's Expo.
That's interesting.
We're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 minifigs. We got Aaron, Robin as our, I guess, our human figures, and then we have our maybe, I don't know.
Not
so we got
Nexo Knights are the heroes.
And maybe the Nexo villains. We got Van Biter, number 307, and Cyber Biter. Alright.
No further ado. Looks like lots of good stuff in there.
Alright, very big book. It looks like
two little books.
Two builds.
I think two. Two books. 4 bags.
One,
very light sticker
2,
sheet.
3, 4 bags. Correctamundo. 1 and 2 books. And yeah, like you said, a little sticker sheet. Only 4 stickers on that sheet.
Lots of surprisingly long pieces. I think this will be pretty good size. But yeah, so we're gonna do a little bit of a build here, and we'll see you guys in just a second with kind of an overview.
Yeah. So if you want to watch our build process, we will have that link in the description. But to not bore the rest of you guys that don't really like watching the builds
That
and would
hour
rather
and a
just
half of building.
see that and that, we'll have that here in just a little bit, and then give you our insight on what we thought about it.
We'll be right back.
See you on the other.
Woo! A little over an hour later, we got 569 pieces in our first Nexo Night set, Aaron's Expo, which is pretty sweet, honestly. We got the nice spinners going on here, both sides spin, and well, you know, remember that bike we were discussing earlier? There we go. Bam! Check that out.
So this is our motorcycle. One thing that I didn't like about the motorcycle is if you pinch the wheels down too far,
it doesn't
you don't get
roll
any
super
roll.
well. It is very stable.
But it's got a spot for Boyo's hammer back here.
Mm-hmm. Really a pretty
well.
sweet minifig.
So 2 shooters up front. So in this piece here,
this would be Robin's bike.
there's 2 slants pieces here, and that's what is used inside this mechanism to actually pinch.
Pretty happy about that design of the mechanic there. Slips up real nice, very playable.
Pinches up.
Be real easy to land the ship, drop him, and in theory not just bail him out to die. A pretty simple mechanism. This little spring-loaded piece, but super well thought out as always.
Landing gear, movable.
Works really well,
hatch.
consistently. Real easy to get to cockpit. One of the best parts, the hidden hidden doors. We got these little green truck doors, which are pretty cool, but they hide spring guns.
Easily dischargeable spring guns.
Even though I can't get mine to discharge right now. There it goes. Earlier, when constructing it, it was super easy to discharge.
Which is probably why they put the doors on.
Yeah, I think that would. Not only aesthetically is it very pleasing, it's a really neat concept. They've thought of gun holders, they've thought of shield holders.
And this is a new gun design for us. Instead of shooting the little one bys.
Cyber Biter here was included with one too, or a little robot droid dude. Now we've also got Van Biter, number 307, with a really sweet hang glider with good big spring shooters on it. These top piece will actually shoot, which is honestly pretty cool. But, we've seen a lot of little shooters in the past now, and they always kind of impress me.
So,
overall,
pros and cons. What's a con you found with this?
It was a little hard to put together. I would like to say I was somewhat experienced as a Lego builder at this point, and it was honestly a little difficult.
So, being only 500 pieces, my hands hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I got some cramps in building this
There's
thing.
lots of techniques going on, and they're really kind of
the whole core of this thing is I would
super
almost
solid.
say almost as much as the Star Wars kits. There's just so much keeping this thing together.
It's really meant to be a toy. I get the feeling
Super
that
solid.
it's meant to be played with.
Nothing
toy.
is falling off this, and that's with the motorcycle on it. So even with this,
we did break it.
We did lose a door, but everything is just
structurally it's very sound.
I mean, this is.
That's really my true complaint here is that as a kid, I'm sure I could have figured it out, but I think it would have taken me a little while. I did not like. There's a little piece here where you use these bend-ins. I had a terrible time getting those in.
Bend-ins.
Well, the little pieces that go inside these pieces.
Oh.
The flats with the little.
No, I didn't have that problem. I just had the normal problem of the little pieces. Whenever you get several of these, trying to get them to all fit in at once and it just be a smooth process, which we've all ran into.
Mm-hmm.
That's the part that frustrated me the most and made my hands cramp the most.
Lots of these little pyramids too that
yes,
are kind of painful to put on.
These, to push these on, you're basically just pushing your thumb into a sharp point. Definitely not a kid-friendly thing.
I like the use of this gear tire here. That's really my only complaint, and I don't know if that's truly a complaint. That's just me really trying to find a con to this set.
The wings have a little bit of movement too.
It's
pretty cool.
I don't know if that's bad. I think that's kind of neat. I like how they're attached, and I think if they were put on more rigidly, they'd be more inclined to fall off. Well, I don't feel that I could knock these off easily.
Yeah, I mean, these accessory pieces, which were that hard to take off already, or be the first things to fall off, other than this, but everything else, super solid. Am I boring you?
Yeah, just slightly. For a Nexo night set, like I said, this is our first one, and I'm kind of impressed.
I'm excited to do another.
If you were watching the build video, I was kind of discussing how I don't know if, as a non-Lego buyer, which obviously I buy a couple Legos, but if I was a non-Lego buyer wanting a set for myself as an adult, I don't think I would have picked this set, and I think that would have been a terrible decision because it's a really neat set. It's a really cool toy.
And it comes with a lot of useful parts.
As a child, I don't know if I could have stuck it together, but if I got it together, I think I would have really enjoyed it.
So it also, the greens.
Mm-hmm. A somewhat rare color.
Yeah.
And you get a bunch of good deep blue and a bunch of this chartreuse green. Something you don't see this orange in non-Nexo Knight sets. I really like that. I don't know if I'd ever use these pieces, but they look really cool. Nothing's springing to mind that, hey, it could be this, but they make neat little, a little bit of that action. I mean, overall, a really solid toy. But, I have not said that for a ton of Lego sets. Some of them are really very display-esque pieces.
This is the tail piece. This little thin tail piece.
Mm-hmm.
I can sit here
and
wiggle the tar out of this thing.
Yeah, and it's, I mean, as a kid, I think I could fly this around and run it into things, and that's,
But that's my feelings on it. I love it.
I like the figs. I like the minifigs. I like the